he goes through his congratulates Naas on their remarkable year. They're obviously the four in a row senior football champions. They're hurling champions, and he describes them as an exemplary model of how a club can thrive both on and off the field. And there's quite a bit about this as well. Your emphasis on Irish culture and integration. He goes through all those steps. The development of hurling is inspiring, and it's clear that other clubs look to Naas as a beacon of best practice in coaching, governance, and community engagement. And he says, however, I'm writing to you today with a sense of concern following the media reports this morning regarding the potential appointment of Rory Gallagher as a coach at Naas GAA. While I fully respect the autonomy of individual clubs in making their own decisions, I feel compelled to share my perspective on this matter, given the potential implications for Naas GAA and the wider association. So he's writing this out of concern for what could potentially happen, and probably was happening with the fallout from this. And obviously, people in Naas and up and down the country too are somewhat divided on this. There's certainly not unanimity about this. Some people believe he should be allowed to go on and there is coach teams, and he is allowed to coach teams. But obviously, there has been contact here and an effort, and it looks like a successful effort to guide Naas in a different direction. So to continue then, he makes his point about the Game Changer initiative, which was launched in November 20, just a couple of months back. And that's a project in conjunction with it's a project in conjunction with White Ribbon and Ruhama, two bodies, and it seeks to use the powerful the powerful influence of Gaelic games to challenge the social and cultural norms that contribute to domestic, sexual and gender-based violence. And at its core, the initiative aims to drive positive behaviour change and foster an environment of respect, inclusion and equality, both within our clubs and across society. And he, again, frames Naas as a prominent club and the unique responsibility to lead by example. And then he gets to Rory Gallagher, and given the allegations that have been made public, and allegations we should stress at this point, Joe, and in his statement issued today, he categorically denies those allegations. And that's probably a step up from where he was in that when the allegations were denied on his behalf by his legal representatives, Phoenix Law, last September, when a statement was issued on his behalf. This time, the allegation is categorically denied in his own words. So there is a distinction there, and that moves that on. But anyway, Jarlath Burns is referencing the allegations that have been made public, and he suggests that they could risk undermining the principles of this Game Changer initiative and the positive work being done across the GAA to address issues of respect and inclusion. And while Rory Gallagher has publicly stated that no charges were brought against him, the controversy surrounding his personal life has created significant division and concern within the wider GAA community. And that's something in the statement that Rory Gallagher has taken issue with, those particular words, and they were set out in italics in Rory Gallagher's statement. So Jarlath Burns goes through a number of factors that could have the far-reaching consequences: division within the club, damage to reputation of Naas as a club held to the highest standards, conflict with values. The decision could be perceived as being at odds with the values of respect, inclusion and equality that the GAA has worked so hard to promote. And again, the Game Changer initiative is referenced, and also impact on younger members, that it could send out a confusing message. So he urges the officers to carefully consider the broader implications of the appointment. Naas is a club that others look to for guidance and inspiration, and praises the leadership, and Naas very, very much reiterates that again. And he also stresses he has no authority to dictate club decisions, but I do have a responsibility to advocate for what I believe is in the best interests of the association and its members. So he suggests that by choosing not to proceed with this appointment, you will be making a statement about the principles that define Naas GAA and their commitment, reinforcing the commitment to inclusivity, respect and community cohesion. So that's all stated. It goes on another bit again about the club and wishing them well and all of that. So It isn't a cease and desist, but it's a clear nudge in a particular direction, and offering a perspective. But he does stress he doesn't have the authority, and that they do have the autonomy to arrive at whatever decision they arrived at.
Okay.